Who is a good person who turned out to be pretty bad, evil? Bill Cosby. Jared from Subway. Not evil, but Ellen DeGeneres was pretty widely loved, at least from what I could tell as a non-American online, and the allegations about the workplace environment on her show were pretty heinous. Looking back on some of her interviews as well, and the way she treated some of her celebrity guests, it's not entirely a shock. O.J. Simpson. That one YouTuber that groomed a minor. Along with the other YouTuber that groomed a minor. And that other one. And that other one. And that other one. And that other one. And #X200B. Edit. Damn, this one blew up harder than I thought it would. Josh Duggar. He put out this squeaky clean image from the first season of 17 Kids and Counting, where he wouldn't even kiss his fiancée until they were married, and then years later he's in the news for molesting his sisters, cheating on his wife using the Ashley Madison website, he was impacted in the leak of user info, assaulting the woman he cheated with, and now he's in prison for child pornography. Investigators say the stuff they found on his laptop was some of the worst they've ever seen. Guy's a total piece of shit. Allison fucking Mack. Kevin Spacey. Good actor, horrible human. Not sure if it fits the criteria, but Marilyn Manson. For years I always heard about how the guy had a nice attitude and was generally helpful and kind in real life. Only for it to come out that he was in fact none of those things. I say that because it sounds like everybody just assumed he was a good guy and ignored the bad parts about him. Gandhi. Doesn't take much research to find that he was a fucking asshole that treated his wife, family worse than dirt. Edit. Spelling mistake and thank you for the silver. Prince Hans of the Southern Isles. Update. Thank you for the awards everyone. You've made my day. Drive Phil deserves to have his license taken away. Jimmy Savile. John Lennon singing about love and peace before going home and beating his wife and kid. Governor Andrew Cuomo's got to be up there. Positively spun media coverage, high polls, his Emmy Award-winning televised COVID broadcasts, and his autobiography written and published in the middle of 2020 gave him an impression of goodness. Until it was revealed the COVID numbers were wrong, his own policies resulted in careless and needless deaths. His brother Chris, who reports for CNN, was caught helping him out, and multiple allegations of sexual misconduct came out. Man went from wheat to chaff all in the course of a few months. Joss Whedon. He greatly influenced my attitudes toward women and feminism when I was in college circa 2010. His writing was groundbreaking in a lot of ways. Too bad it was all a lie. Any modern Scientologist. Maybe in the beginning they could be forgiven, but now it's known what kind of dark cult shit they're up to. If you're still supporting it now, you're an accomplice. All those rock stars from the 60s and 70s that get idolized. Yeah, they probably all had sex with children, i.e. underage girls. Probably a bunch of grooming involved there too. Hell, I'm sure the same could be said of many celebrities of the 60s and 70s. They just died before the internet was a thing and thus probably have their crimes taken to the grave. Ted Bundy's reputation has taken a bit of a beating in recent years. Rolf Harris. Those evangelists you see on TV. Mason Greenwood. Lance Armstrong. He sued the people who knew he was doing steroids to try and ruin their lives. Elon Musk. I think. When the media started paying attention to him, he was hailed as a down-to-earth billionaire trying to actually make a change in the world. Like in a good way, that benefits everyone. Now though he has proven to be nothing but an asshole and man-child. Mother Teresa. She was absolutely no saint at all. John Edwards. While he was running for VP, he seemed fresh and wholesome and exciting. Shortly after they lost, his wife got breast cancer and he was caught cheating on her while she was getting treatment and dying. Ian Watkins. I loves Lost Prophets, don't get me wrong, but I hate it now. I will never like any music or support any music or anything made by someone like Watkins. Omni-Man. There was a painter named Adolf. As soon as he put down the brush, things started getting messed up. Big Smoke. Steve Harvey. Appears family-friendly and funny on the surface. Even a little bit of research shows what an absolute piece of shit he is though. Benny Hinn, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, etc. I'm not religious, but all of these televangelists preying on people of faith, acting as if they are the word of God, and taking money by the boatload. Evil. Pretty sure Jesus wouldn't be too cool with you robbing his people for that mansion, yacht, and private jet. Even as a faithless man, seeing the actions of these so-called religious leaders is pretty fucking disgusting, and I just cannot understand why people fall for their blasphemy. Brick from Anchorman. He killed a guy. Me according to my mom. Stephen Collins, the pastor, dad from Seventh Heaven. Roman Polanski. The Duggar family dad. Aung San Suu Kyi won a Nobel Peace Prize, but as a leader later supported genocide of the Rohingya people. I've got a feeling that Oprah's skeletons have yet to fully fall out of her closet. She's a snake. Have a look at Popcorn Planet's video on YouTube. Jeff Bezos was once just some guy who wanted to sell books at a discount rate. Today he's destroying an ancient bridge to make way for his monstrosity. Pat Robertson. I know most normal people probably already know, but that fucker is the meanest, cruelest son of a bitch I've ever met. He was running late to a broadcast once and ran over his dog, told the security guys to clean it up and continued on his way. Huge piece of shit. And not far from the shitstick is his son. Gary Glitter. Insert famous YouTuber for kids content here. Butch Hartman is an agothical jerk who supports churches that believe in the power of prayer being able to cure people of things such as autism, and not use professional doctors when it comes to illnesses such as cancer. King Leopold II of Belgium. From the onset, he started a charitable organization to help liberate the people of the Congo from slavery and called it the Free Congo State. Free to him being free to reign how he wished. All his charitable acts were a guise to subjugate, enslave and work to death thousands of Africans for rubber and ivory. Jackie Chan. Wang Leehom. Two idols I grew up with but were shitty people off-screen. Both cheated on their wives. Chan disowned his extramarital daughter for being gay, pissed off his hometown by saying they have too much freedom, was a terrible father for his son, and he's been supportive of an authoritarian government. Wang on the hand, has been having multiple affairs with his wife and kept denying them, while also gaslighting her when she brought the matter up. Televangelists. Danny Masterson. Gandhi if you look into it. Edit spelling. Take your pick of religious leaders.